Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping this is going to be a pretty quick video today. Most of this I'm going to allow you guys to read through because it's really good and it has a lot of the descriptions in there. I'm going to just kind of touch on a couple highlights real quick and then we'll be done for the day. All right. Big things to make sure as you're going through this: angle of elevation and angle of depression. Basically what that is, all right, angle of elevation goes up from the ground to however far we're going up. Angle of depression goes down from whatever line of sight is down to that current line that we're looking at, all right? It's not this little part in here, all right? This one's an angle of depression. This one's an angle of depression. This one is labeled incorrectly, all right? So if you have an angle of depression, just make sure that it is not that angle right there. All right, it should be up here instead. All right, you may have to draw that line. Notice then that since this is parallel up here with down here, that is the same as that angle of elevation down there. All right, just a couple things to notice there. All right, so I would definitely make sure I look at those examples. All right, and just make sure that angle of elevation is going up from flat. Angle of depression is going down if we're horizontally flat, not vertical. All right, the rest of this is just explaining all that. All right, it has a whole lot of different examples of what we were just talking about. You got a whole bunch where you can try in here. There's 5 of them that looks over there. If you want to go try label the others, you could do all 12 of them. All right, this part down here, all right, I would definitely look through those. Those are going to help you with the word problems at the end. I'm just describing like what's a line of sight, horizontal distance, altitude for like a plane. We could have the kite where there's the string, the height of the kite and the horizontal distance. All right, the ladder problems, all right, all sorts of problems that we can do. We just labeled a few of them there, so you could kind of have a better idea of what the vocabulary was. So I'd make sure I focus on that in addition to the angles of elevation and the angles of depression. All right. The next page, it has 4 example problems, and there's a couple other videos down there as well. All right, but just 4 example problems. Once you get the picture, it's exactly what we did with trig the other day. All right, so basically, if we're looking at this one, they very simply could have just drawn this triangle. I'm looking at C. Put 55 here, X and 21. Well, if I'm looking at this from yesterday, I know this was my hypotenuse. I know 55, so X is opposite. 21 is adjacent. O over A is tangent. So tangent 55 equals opposite over adjacent, X over 21. And they solve it like we did yesterday. All right, so there's no new math today. It's just setting up that picture. That's what this one's asking for. All right, so once you had yesterday's and felt pretty good about yesterday's, these are going to be the same way. You just have to draw the picture a little bit and interpret what the word problems mean. All right, now you got 4 to try down here. Notice we gave you the answers for the odds. All right, but we're also going to be checking the evens. Numbers 1 and 2 have the pictures already drawn for you. So they're really just like yesterday. You just need to make sure that you label your answer with whatever distance that is. All right, and I'm going to help start number 3. All right, I'm going to leave number 4 for you. If you have questions on number 4, please let me know. All right, just reading through number 3. All right, I know the string is 130 meters. I want the height. All right, I know the angle to the ground is 37 degrees. So I have a string. Up here's my kite. All right, there's my kite. That's the height of the kite. All right, I don't know the height. That's what I want. The string, which is over here, is 130. All right, and my angle to the ground is 37 degrees. All right. Now from there, I want to erase my picture of the kite up here. All right. Now we just have a right triangle like we had to solve yesterday. All right. Using our angle is 37. All right. I could find my hypotenuse. I could also find the opposite and adjacent sides, and I would use trig to find x. All right. Notice your answer is going to end up being 78.24 is what I rounded to when I got it. All right. But once you get that picture drawn, it's exactly the same as yesterday. All right. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. It's just those 4 today. There's not another worksheet. So after you've done those 4, just hit submit. All right. I appreciate what you guys have been doing so far, and please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day, guys, and have a great Easter.